Hello, my name is Jake Winbun.
And I'm Celeste King.
Here are your Rock TV announcements. The men's choir will meet every Wednesday until the December 15th concert in the choir room. The next Star Wars Club meeting will be on Wednesday next week during 6th period. Boys and girls varsity cross country will compete Saturday at the state meet in Terre Haute. Attention girls tennis, there will be an open hit this Friday, October 28th after school from 3:30 to 4:45.
With less than a week until Election Day, Westfield schools are hoping for a great turnout on November 8th. The new referendum on the ballot this year reduces taxes while funding the school district for the next 7 years. Valued at more than $5.4 million, Westfield Superintendent Dr. Sherry Great tells me that it's essentially a continuation of the prior referendum.
It's maintaining, and then how do you build upon the strong success? You know, sometimes, for a school that may be struggling with achievement, it might be easier to move the needle. But when you're at 98.2% for a graduation rate, okay, we got to figure out then what do we do to get to 100%? What does that look like?
Jim Ake is the vice president of the Westfield City Council and says he strongly urges residents to support the measure. In an open letter to the Current and Westfield, Ake says that our economic success is directly related to the quality of our schools. The district continues to grow at a dramatic rate from just 6,000 total students 4 years ago to now more than 7,500 district-wide. A Westfield Yes campaign has now been started with several voters around town looking to pick up one of these signs right here, either to place in their front yard or just around town. In the meantime, if the referendum doesn't pass this November, a spokesperson for Dr. Great tells me that as many as 87 positions could be eliminated. And at this time, that spokesperson tells me they don't know how many of those will be teaching related. At the high school, Noah Alatza, Rock TV News.
Look at it's freaking bats. I love them.
My main goal is to blow up and then act like I don't know nobody.
Oh, kill him, oh.
Denver Wade, our very own English teacher, football, and track coach, was selected to be on Jeopardy this fall. His episode will air next Tuesday, November 1st, so be sure to watch. The annual Westfield High School food drive will be going on until November 4th. Bring cans and non-perishable food items to your second period class for a chance to win a breakfast from Panera Bread. Seniors, Monday is the deadline for senior quotes. Creative Writing Club will have its call-out meeting in Mrs. Torvik's room during period 6 next Tuesday. You can join the club even if you haven't taken creative writing.
4 or 5 years ago, I had this little kid come up to our house. My house is very haunted. I have it all decorated with all kinds of things, fog machines, strobe lights, coffins, everything. And when he finally made it up to the front porch, he was so excited. He said it took him about 4 years to be able to make it to the porch. So that just made me happy.
My favorite Halloween memory was when I was little. I went to public school, School 86, and for Halloween, we used to dress up and parade around the block, and Channel 6 would come and film us. And one year, my brother, who carried the bass drum, he went as a ballerina, and he was clearly a boy. He had a buzzed head, and a little old lady came up to him, tapped him on the shoulder, and said, "Oh, honey, they ought to make a boy carry that thing."
I guess my favorite memory is when I was really little, and we always got a new pillowcase and decorated it so we could fill it up with all our candy. And now my favorite thing is making the costumes for my son every year.
Hello, Westfield. So the first part of Halloween, especially as a high schooler, is that it is not okay for you to go trick-or-treating. Once you cross the threshold from middle school into high school, you are way too old to be dressing up and going out and getting candy from adults. Can we just talk about trick-or-treating in general? It's really, really dangerous. Parents just send their kids out onto the dark streets to play Frogger with cars. Nothing attracts the attention of an actual creeper like a cute kid in a cute Halloween costume. Halloween's usually that time of year, so you either wear a bunch of layers under your costume and you die of heat stroke, or you don't wear any layers under your costume and you die of hypothermia. Golf cart trick-or-treaters, you are all cheaters. If you're the kind of person that takes the entire bowl when there's a sign that says, please take one, you're stealing from children. That's not okay. Dressing up your dog is always a great idea. Those costumes are absolutely adorable. And if you see a kid that's trick-or-treating and they're sprinting from house to house, that kid deserves more candy for his pure hustle. Even though you're in high school and it's really not okay for you to go trick-or-treating, you're never too old to carve pumpkins or like dress up and have a good time. And so there's something you need to know about a Halloween costume though, and it's that you will never win with a Halloween costume. If you try really hard and you have an awesome costume, everyone's gonna make fun of you because you're basically a geek. But if you don't try at all with your Halloween costume, everyone's on you all night because you didn't try and you didn't put any effort into it. You just can't win with a costume. Girls, the costume problems usually start with you. I'm tired of seeing girls dressed up as cats and frat guys. It's not cute, it's not funny, it's not cool or anything like that, so just stop. For the love of God, stop the cats and the frats. And so when you guys dress up, I think you need to know it's 2016 and people get offended very easily, so I have to set some guidelines with some costumes that are not okay to wear. It is not okay to dress up as a lion-killing dentist. It's not okay to dress up as Caitlyn Jenner. It is not okay to dress up as Hitler. It is not okay to dress up as a football player who's committed a crime. But dressing up as Harambe, that is honorable. And if you decide to dress up as one of those killer clowns that are running around scaring people, so I'm not allowed to say what I would do to you on Rock TV because of censorship reasons.
So go out, kids, and make good life and costume decisions, or you will find yourself on next week's roast.
There's something strange in the neighborhood. Who you gonna call? Ghostbusters! But there's something weird, and it don't look good.
Happy National Breadstick Day.
Have a fun and safe weekend, Westfield.